Tonight on Campus Radar, the Department of Public Safety could soon be getting an upgrade.
Plus, big changes are happening on campus. How will it affect faculty and students after the break when Campus Radar returns?
Live from Marquette, this is your campus news source, MUTV News.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Evan Peterson.
And I'm Rachel Landgraf. In our first story tonight,
Marquette University is exploring the possibilities of upgrading its Department of Public Safety into a police force. This is coming as a result of the 2007 Governor's Task Force on Campus Safety. The unit recommended that legislation be passed allowing private academic institutions be allowed to have a police department operate on campus.
right now, DPS is licensed as a private detective agency, and at least 21 other states and the District of Columbia allow private universities to operate police departments. With families stretched to the limit and trying to afford a Marquette education, Father Wild has announced the university has decided to let go of 25 staff members. Eliminated positions' duties will be assigned to other areas in the university. And another added change to the university includes programs moving to different buildings. The College of Arts and Sciences main office, advising center, and honors program will move to different locations starting in March. The programs will all move to Sensenbrenner Hall, one of the newly renovated buildings on campus.
Yeah, Rachel, that's correct. Most students actually aren't aware of this, but the building renovations are a big part of a project meant to restore some of the oldest buildings here on campus. And if you'd like to get a full recap of the renovations project already in place, be sure to check out the October 2003 issue of the Marquette Matters. Now for all you college students out there, I don't have to tell you how expensive getting a college degree can be. But did you know that tuition you pay for only covers about 62% of the Marquette education? Well, it's true. And that means that the remainder of this year is funded by private donations, making up the remaining 38%. In order to properly say thank you to all those private donors out there, Marquette Nation is hosting its annual Tuition Runs Out Day. Students are encouraged to stop by the second floor of the AMU this Friday to sign a thank you card that will be sent out to the donors. So if you want to show your appreciation for all of those donors out there, be sure to bring a pen and stop by.
Election packets are now available for the MUSG President, Executive Vice President, and Academic Senator positions. Packets and official election rules are available online.
Campaigning for these positions will begin in March, followed by campus-wide student elections. So if you're interested in running for these offices, please be sure that the proper paperwork is in the AMU by this Friday at 5 p.m.
And MUSG is looking for student leaders to attend the National Jesuit Student Leadership Conference in Boston. The conference will run July 23rd through the 27th at Boston College. Applications are due by Monday, March 17th and are available on the web by clicking on the Marquette Involvement link. For more information, contact Alex Lahr, Vice President of MUSG Communications.
Have you ever asked yourself how you can give back to those in need? What if I told you that you can make a difference just by sampling soup?
On Thursday from 11 to 2:30 in the AMU ballrooms, you can do just that. Hunger Cleanup and Sodexo are hosting a sample soup fundraiser free of charge. But a $5 donation is suggested, and all the proceeds will fund hunger cleanup efforts. And coming up after the break, Chezney sits down with Casby, Vice President of the NAACP at Marquette.
And still ahead, a look into the upcoming campus events and your local weather forecast for the week. Campus Radar will be right back after the break. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to MUTV News. I'm Chezney Peel. Tonight, the Center for Intercultural Engagement held a screening of Fruitvale and had an in-depth conversation about the movie afterwards. But that's just one of the many events being held this week by NAACP Marquette chapter. Vice President Casby is here on the couch to talk about what's in store. Hi, thank you for coming on, Casby. How are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. If you just want to let our viewers know, what is the NAACP? What do you guys do on campus? Give us a little insight.
Sure. Well, I'm the president of NAACP Marquette, and basically what we're here to do on campus is to fight any type of discrimination on campus. So be it, for example, racism, sexism, ableism, anything of that nature, we're here to basically stop that on campus.
Okay. And did you see that I know that you founded the NAACP. Did you do this because you saw that there were issues right in front of your eyes, or had you always been kind of interested in it?
Well, I did notice some issues on campus during my freshman year and sophomore year, and basically all the years I've been here. But I've also heard stories from other students on campus as well about how they had been facing types of discrimination within dorms, like on the limos, things like that. So I personally wanted to do something about that. So I went on a civil rights pilgrimage during my sophomore year here at Marquette, and it was a very interesting experience for me, and I really enjoyed the opportunity that they gave us to learn more about civil rights. And during that summer, I had volunteered with NAACP Milwaukee.
Okay.
And I don't know how exactly I got connected with them, but I also enjoyed that experience as well because they offered me opportunities where I would be able to give advice to people who are facing discrimination issues. So I wanted to bring that on Marquette's campus.
Cool. And I know on campus this week there are a lot of events going on because it's a big week. Tonight you had the Fruitvale showing. How did that go? What was discussed?
Well, we basically watched the movie Fruitvale Station. The movie's centers around the process of racial profiling and how it affects people within society.
And what do you have going on later this week? I know there's a 2-year anniversary of Trayvon Martin this week. Do you have something for that?
Yes. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we will be having an event, a vigil for Trayvon Martin, because tomorrow is the day or the anniversary of Trayvon Martin's passing. So we'll be having a vigil for that, and that will be at West Town Square at 8 p.m. And then Thursday, we will be having an event within the AMU, room 254, where DPS will be basically coming in and teaching us self-defense.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you for your insight. And if we want to get involved, when do you hold your meetings?
We hold our meetings every other Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. in Lalamere Hall, room 192. If you want any more information, you could email us. Our email is NAACP-MU, the number 1, @gmail.com.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. And if you're interested in getting involved, don't hesitate to contact Casby. I'm Chezney Peel, and back to you guys in the studio.
Well, that was a good interview. It's always fun to see new cultural experiences on campus. And we have another opportunity coming up as well with a new cultural fun night. Come and experience a night full of lively music, dancing, and beautiful costumes because the Indian Student Association is hosting its annual cultural show Saturday, March 1st at 5 p.m. in the Weisler Auditorium. This year, the show will tell the story of a girl finding her perfect husband based on their zodiac signs. More information about the event is online.
And I just have to say, Rachel, you're absolutely right. I mean, these are a lot of events that students are asking for on campus. So to go along with that, there is another event that's coming here to campus. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. in Lalamere, a panel of students from the Gender Sexuality Alliance will be discussing topics related to the LGBT community and how they can be applied here at Marquette. The discussion will be based off key points from a recent LGBT conference, but no prior knowledge on the subject is necessary to attend or participate.
We all love things that are free, so why not attend a wellness class like Tai Chi for no cost at all? Classes are offered by the Marquette Medical Clinic and will run the entire semester and take place in the 707 building, room 130. Pre-register by contacting Patient Services Representative Julie Bach.
And with that, over to Grant with the weather. Grant, tell me it's going to start warming up.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but we'll take a look at what the weather is like outside right now. We have a temperature of 10 degrees with a dew point of -6. and the humidity is 41%. Let's take a look at something else. The almanac, the high for the week, or the high for today was 16. The low was -4. The average temperatures of 17 to 12 degrees. The record on this day was 68 degrees back in 1990. And let's take a look at our weather around the nation. Up in Minnesota, we have 0 degrees. It's 30 out east, 15 right around here in the Milwaukee, Chicago area. If we go all the way out west, we've got 49 degrees in Seattle, 57 in California, nice and balmy 70 in Texas. Here we are in Wisconsin. In the northwest, we have -2 degrees in Eau Claire, -2 in Wausau, 2 degrees in Green Bay. We're the warmest here in Milwaukee at 12 degrees. Tonight, it looks to be partly cloudy, mostly clear, and 9 degrees, with winds west-northwest at 14 miles per hour. For tomorrow, it's going to be around 9 a.m. for your classes. It'll be partly cloudy, mostly clear, and 0 degrees, so make sure you have your warm coat on. Winds west-northwest at 16 miles per hour. Bundle up. And that's all we got for you, so let's send it back to you guys.
Great. Thank you, Grant. Well, even though it's not getting warmer out, the sun's coming out earlier, so I'm excited about that.
And it's still warmest in Wisconsin versus all over the whole, or excuse me, warmer in Milwaukee versus the rest of the state. That's staying optimistic. I like the warmer weather.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's all we have here for you tonight. Thank you so much for coming to Campus Radar. I'm Evan Peterson.
And I'm Rachel Landgraf. Good night, Marquette.